let's talk about a word that, can feel pretty heavy: cancer. It touches so many of our lives. But for the next few minutes, we're going to shift the focus from a place of fear to one of empowerment, because there is so much we can actually do to take control. And this right here, this is the main idea we're diving into today. This isn't just some hopeful thought. It's a scientific fact. It means the small decisions you make every single day can have a huge impact on your long-term health. And that simple truth? Well, it puts the power right back where it belongs, with you.
That's the big question, isn't it? It's not about finding one magic bullet. Nope. It's about building a lifestyle that acts like a suit of armor for yourselves. So, we're going to break it down into 3 core pillars, and it all starts with what's on the end of your fork.
Okay, pillar 1. I want you to think of every meal as a chance to actively build up your body's defenses. What you eat isn't just fuel, it's one of the most fundamental tools you have for prevention.
Now, what's really cool about this is just how simple it makes healthy eating look. The goal is to fill at least half your plate with a whole rainbow of fruits and vegetables. And why? Because these plant foods are absolutely loaded with antioxidants, which are basically like tiny bodyguards for your cells, protecting their DNA from the kind of damage that can lead to cancer. And here's one of the simplest but most powerful changes you can make. The science linking processed meats, stuff like bacon and sausage, to an increased risk of colon cancer is incredibly strong. So the key takeaway here is to make that conscious swap whenever you can. Choose lean proteins like fish, chicken, or even fantastic plant-based options like beans and lentils instead.
And a few more quick-fire points on diet. It's really smart to cut back on sugary drinks and heavily processed foods, mostly because they contribute to weight gain, which is a major risk factor. As for alcohol, the research is pretty clear. The less, the better for lowering your risk. So what should you be drinking? Well, try to make water, green tea, or even coffee your go-to choices. All right, let's move on to our second pillar, which works hand in hand with a healthy diet. Because how you move your body is just as critical as how you fuel it. See, regular physical activity helps regulate your hormones, and it keeps your immune system boosted and running strong. And listen, this isn't about becoming some kind of Olympic athlete overnight. The goal is a totally achievable 30 minutes of moderate activity on most days. That could be a brisk walk, a bike ride, going for a swim, or hey, even just putting on some music and dancing in your kitchen. It's the consistency that really matters. Wow, okay, this number really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Maintaining a healthy weight is one of the most powerful protective things you can do. Research has linked excess body weight to at least 13 different types of cancer. It just goes to show how diet and movement are really 2 sides of the same protective coin. Now, we have to talk about what is, without a doubt, the single biggest factor here. If you use tobacco in any form, quitting is the most impactful health decision you could possibly make. Period. It's the #1 cause of preventable cancer deaths across the globe, which makes this a complete non-negotiable. And here's another one that's so simple but such a powerful daily habit. Skin cancer is extremely common, but it's also highly preventable. So just make putting on sunscreen part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth. And it doesn't matter if it's sunny or overcast, your skin will thank you for it. All right, let's bring it all home with our third and final pillar. So you're fueling your body and you're moving your body. The final piece of the puzzle is knowing your body by being a proactive partner with your doctor in your own healthcare. I know the word screening can sound a little clinical or maybe even a little scary, but really, it's one of the most hopeful tools we have. These are just tests that act like an early warning system designed to find any potential issues at their earliest, most treatable stage, sometimes before they've even had a chance to become cancer. So what does this proactive plan actually look like in the real world? It really just boils down to 2 simple things. First, keep up with your regular checkups and whatever screenings are recommended for you. And second, ask your doctor about protective vaccines. For example, the vaccines for HPV and hepatitis B can prevent infections that we know can cause cancer. So there you have it, the 3 pillars of prevention. Fuel your body right, move it consistently, and know it proactively. The goal isn't perfection here. It's all about progress. It's about starting to put these ideas into practice, just one simple choice at a time. And look, if you remember just one thing from our time together, let it be this. True prevention isn't built on some crash diet or a temporary gym membership. It's forged in the small, consistent, healthy choices you make day in and day out. They all add up,
And over time, they create that powerful shield we've been talking about. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Don't try to change everything all at once. That's just overwhelming. Just look at everything we've covered and ask yourself, what is the one small doable choice I can commit to this week? Maybe it's taking that walk during your lunch break, or maybe it's just adding a salad to dinner. Whatever it is, that one choice is your starting point. And that's where the power begins.
If you found this guide helpful and want to keep building your healthiest life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode here on the Daily Dose TV.